feel like I'm winning.
Good job! You got second place!
Moon River.
I made it. I made it.
Nipple grave, nipple grave, nipple grave, nipple grave.
A streamer of joy and delight, simming all day and farming all night. Building pixel homes with a smile so bright. Crafting creations that make hearts ignite, building night. Building a community full of birds and meows, kitties taking over, casiness overflows. Sharing laughter and love as the chat grows and speckles stream. The happiness shows. From Willow Creek to Stardew's Fields, streaming adventures with a heart that heals. Creating art with hands as soft as feels. Speckles streams, the place where kindness seals. Seals. From Willow Creek to Stardew's Fields, streaming adventures with a heart that heals. Creating art with hands as soft as feels. Speckles streams, the place where kindness seals.
Hello, hello, my friends. I'll put the lo-fi back on. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear the lo-fi? I haven't used lo-fi in a while, so let me know if it's too loud. How's everybody? Let me scroll up and see what all is going on in here. Can you hear me okay? Is my mic proper? I dyed my hair about... When did I dye my hair? 3 or 4 days ago? Yeah. I was using up remnants of hair dye, so it's sort of a burgundy-ish purple. More purple back here, but I had a little of this and a little of that, so just threw it all on my hairs. So yeah, it looks kind of brown in the camera, but it's more of a purpley burgundy. Thank you. Let me scroll up and see what's going on here. I forgot to change my QOTD, but I don't know if we actually used... I think I set it for yesterday and then forgot that I set it. So that's okay. We're crafting. It's crafting. Actually, maybe yesterday. I don't know. I set it for a crafting stream at some point. Welcome on in, everybody. Let me scroll up. Hentai, congrats on first. I got the font changed, so it should no longer drop those personal use only warnings. Silly thing. All right, my magnificent messes. Last stream we survived the dinner chaos and Planty's bruschetta inspiration before raiding the fabulous Pam Durax. Now, darling, it's our last cozy stitching yet before Alaska, crafting a Christmas hexy cardigan. Whether you're chatting or lurking, your presence makes this inclusive space shine. What wonders will unfold before this grand adventure? Find VODs on YouTube. Marco Moon is second to arrive. How you doing, Moon? I know you should probably doing some de-streaming and some post-stream self-care, I hope. Moon was streaming earlier today, and I finally redeemed Mary Haley, because you can't truly say you hate somebody without seeing all the things. I married her and still hate her, so that's okay, and it's valid. I can't forgive her, that's the thing. Her redemption is actually pretty decent, but I can't forgive her. But I can't forgive her. So, Marco Moon has a colorful green female peacock with iridescent feathers, fabulous, and some berry medley in waffle cup, so like a little waffle bowl with fruit, like berries. Ooh, yum. Actually, that sounds delicious. I have a cozy companion, a playful caramel male capybara with a calm demeanor. Capybaras are cute. I like them. And I brought out some string cheese and baby carrots for the snack table. Petalbrook is here. How are you, Petal? I'm so glad you're here. And the QOTD is, if you had to wear only handmade clothes for a week, what would you want made for you? I'm like sweaters and socks. Sweaters and socks. Give me sweaters and socks. Yeah. Sweaters and socks. Thank you for sticking around through the ads. And River, thank you for spreading love in the chat. I appreciate that. Stefan Minnie is here. I have now updated your walk-on because it's no longer a new stream. You've been going with the porch for over a year now. Amazing. Let's see. Thank you for sticking around for the ads. I appreciate that. Wait, Hentaya, 904% caffeinated. Let me get you on that board. Hentaya, 904. On the low 900s, but it gets you up there. Beautiful. Let me know if anybody passes that. Only 15% chaotic. And 55% cozy. Does that track? I'm pretty cozy today myself. I'll check mine in a moment. Rainbow is here. I heard your entrance. Rainbow's alert scared the... Was it loud? I cannot get them all to be equally at volume. So let me know if it's too loud. I can adjust them. I'm trying to get them all to be equal. But like we were saying earlier in River Stream, every single streamer has some sort of tech issue pop up at some point. For me, I can't get volumes to work right. Anyhow. Okay, my little stream goblins, quick self-care check before the crafting chaos begins. Did you snack like Marco Moon, hydrate like a plant in this cozy room, and tell yourself you're more amazing than Hentaya's 904% caffeine? Because you are. I love that. Rainbow, you have a fast cheetah with tear mark stripes. Oh, I love that. And smoked salmon on the snack table. I'm sure the animals will love the salmon, and I saw Miss Penguin got oysters. I don't like oysters. And thank you for summoning the geese, Petalbrook. And thank you for lurking, Merkle Moon. I need to crack on with workies, absolutely. Let's see, and we do have the drop command is on. Miss Penguin is so silly that they pretended to ride a horse using a broomstick. Can you believe it? Can't see rewards on mobile like channel point redemptions?
Potatoes.
That's me.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
How are you? Oh, why is the parachute? We don't have any wind for the parachute today, apparently. Thank you for the dance party, River. I appreciated that very much. What does... Oh, I'm like, that message split. My new attempt at a personality for Specklebot, I'm liking it, this one. Hey, my little yarn hoarders, feeling 476% caffeinated like Rainbow and still need more Speckle in your life? Even Markamo needs a break from workies. Don't worry, you can stalk all the cozy chaos even when she's off adventuring. And there are all my socials if you want to follow me anywhere. How caffeinated is Rainbow Zombie? Hey you, Rainbow Zombie is sitting pretty at 476% caffeinated. They're practically vibrating with energy. Ready to zoom to Alaska on pure caffeine power. Was that accurate? Because I don't even know. Thank you for claiming your daily star, Sean. Oh, you got them working, Miss Penguin. Good, I'm glad. And you have a pet, a graceful red female firebird with blazing feathers. Love that. Fluffy Doc, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Isaac wants to keep his giraffe from last time. Absolutely, absolutely. I think the giraffe really liked hanging out with Isaac, so the giraffe will come out to play with Isaac again. Miss Penguin brings out oyster crackers. They're not oysters, Miss Penguin. They're just crackers in the shape of an oyster. They're like sort of pentagonal, hexagonal crackers. I don't know why they're called oyster crackers, but they're not oysters. I promise, they're crackers. They're lovely little things that they're my sixth speckle of comfort food is orange juice and oyster crackers because they're plain, they're a little bit bland, lightly salted, but they're also really good to put in any kind of soup. They're really good in soup. Not oysters, oyster crackers. Who's the most caffeinated today? My sweet caffeine detective. Marco Moon is currently running on a whopping 6:35. They're planning to crochet a whole new continent. But your 904% earlier was pure legend. Well, at least she picked that up. Hatwin, how are you today? I hope you are taking good care of yourself, getting some time to do some self-care and relax. Hope the kiddos are doing well. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by. So yesterday was rough. What was yesterday? Friday? Yeah. Yesterday was Friday. I had to go to where my school district is, which is about 40 minutes away, so I could pick up a paycheck because I'm leaving tomorrow for a trip and I need the money. Things are a little tight financially right now, so I got to make sure I get the money in wherever I can. So I had planned on coming home and getting some lunch and then streaming. But when I woke up, I was having really sharp, shooty pains in the head. So I worked in medical for a long time, and my former doctor, who has now gone into sports medicine, I had brought it up to him like ages ago. I did not have great insurance. He told me that the way I'm describing the pain is in the occipital nerve. So on the back of the head, coming up from the base of the neck and into the back of the head, like behind the ears in like this kind of shape like that, is the occipital nerve. And it's attached to the base of the neck. I'm probably due for a chiropractor visit and a massage. But massage costs money and I don't have any, and I couldn't get an appointment in with my chiropractor. But what happens is when there's a flare up, one specific part of the nerve will have like a sharp shooting pain go like up into the edge of the nerve. And mine was hitting me right here behind the ear. Like and it's still a little tender because it literally is at the surface of the scalp. And it just kept going. I took some Tylenol that got me to where I had to drive to and then come back. But literally it was sharp, stabby pains. And what he had said way back when was people who are prone to migraines can experience these. And I experience them 3 or 4 times a year. Yesterday was the worst one I've had in a while. Sometimes it's just like an hour I'll get little sharp stabby pains. And the reason why there's really not a lot of treatment for it. And the full diagnosis comes with a CAT scan. And back then I didn't have good insurance. We had United Achy Healthcare. And so I'm like, you know what? It doesn't last very long. I'll just fight. He said there was no real long-term detrimental issues based on it. It's just really inconvenient and really painful. But it's very much like a migraine, but in a different way. So people who are prone to migraines like me can become prone to these later on too. So that's what was happening to me yesterday. And literally until I went to bed, I actually took a muscle relaxer because that is known to treat symptoms for, so the actual name of it, and I don't have a full diagnosis because I never did a CAT scan, but his suspicion is that it's occipital neuralgia. occipital neuralgia. And I looked it up way back then, and then I looked it up more recently because I couldn't remember what the name of it was, but that's exactly what was happening. Today I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep real well as a result, but I have better battery and it's not giving me sharp stabbies in the head. So I don't feel like somebody's going with an ice pick. It's horrible. Jen, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hatwin is low battery, but doing okay. Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. And I hope you are taking time for recharging. Jem, how are you today? We were just talking about like the weird stabby headaches I had yesterday. I also have some tightness in this shoulder right here, and that's like the nerve is here. So it stands to reason that I have some, because every time it's shot, I'm like, because it just made me flinch. But I'm actually feeling really good today. Really good today. Well, tired. Little bit low battery because I don't sleep very well. But I have been missing y'all, and I've been wanting to stream all dang week. And so far all I've done is my cooking stream. I was hoping to get like a whole bunch of streams in this week because I travel tomorrow. So we're leaving at about 5:30 a.m. for the airport tomorrow. So I have an early flight. I may have another pain to look forward to also. No. Yeah, this kind of pain, and I've gotten it like most of my adult life. I've gotten this, like even back in my 20s. I gotten these little sharp, weird, like behind the ear. It's just a sudden sharp jabby pain, like right in the back of the skull. And it's actually not a real common effect, what's the word? Malady? It's not super common. And I've described it to people and they're like, what are you talking? Oh, no. I get migraines. I don't get those. So hopefully you don't. Hopefully it does not hit you because it's awful. What else we got going on? So I went and got my paycheck, got it deposited. So I have a little bit of money for my trip, because we're going to Alaska. I got a morning flight. I have a decent hotel. And then Monday, I board the ship. And I'm going to be gone on the ship for 7 days. I come home day 8, or 7 nights. So I will be back on the 15th. I have a doctor's appointment on the 16th, so I don't think I'll be streaming that day because I'm going to the eye doctor and they're going to dilate my eyeballs. So I'm going to get home and I'm going to want sunglasses and dark rooms. So I hate eye dilation because it does sometimes trigger a migraine because of how, yeah. But because I'm diabetic, they do it every year. So hopefully I will be able to get a couple of streams in that week. I'm only going to be home for like 10 days before I go on my next cruise. So I definitely want to get in some streams then. What else do I have on my agenda to talk about? So because right now we've got some financial struggles. We still have internet and power and mobile. We have all of the essentials, but I don't have like extra. So I'm not buying any games. I'm not buying any yarn. I'm not doing anything that's not necessary. So as a result, I still need to do my Sparkle of the Month for August. I won't be sending anything out that will cost me more than a single postage stamp to mail. So there might not be a handmade, it might be a sticker plus a note, but I am going to do that before I leave and I'll post the video in Discord. I always do a video because I've found that I keep forgetting to do it on stream. And then it's a little chaotic because I got to set it up and etc. But I will be posting, so Sparkle of the Month is anybody who has subbed, used their Prime sub on my channel, gifted bits in increments of 300, tipped, and I even, because Miss Penguin gifted me 2 Point Museum, she got some extra spots on the wheel because she bought me a game. So I will be spinning that after stream today and getting it posted tonight before I go to bed. And the prize, normally it's something that I hand make. Like I sent somebody A needle felted little coaster square. I've sent cross stitches. I've sent crochet items, things like that. Asuna, I sent her crochet heart plus plus all the pride stickers. Hentaya won the June and Asuna won the July, but Hentaya passed the pride stickers, so I just put them in the July winners. And Hentaya will get something from me later on, like something handcrafted. Okay, enough about me. How are you guys? How's everybody doing? Have you ever, like when you first, those of you who have been in relationships or dated, and just really vibed really well with somebody right off the start, and it ended up being an ongoing, whether you're in it now or not, but have you ever been like, oh, I need to steal his shirt. He left a shirt at my house. I need to steal his shirt. Have you ever done that? And like kept his or her or their an article of their clothing just so you have something of theirs when they're not around? When Hentai and I met 27 years ago, on Labor Day, he ended up like coming to visit me monthly for at least 3 days out of every month for close to a year before he actually moved in with me. Laundry! We hates it. But thank you for lurking, I appreciate it. Back in the 90s, I was very big and heavily into Tasmanian Devil. My favorite cartoon character, Tasmanian Devil. Hentaya came to me wearing this shirt. And he came across it when he was going through some stuff. And I'm like, I still have that shirt. And I kept it. And you can tell how much weight I've lost. He's also lost weight. This shirt's too big for him as well. But I don't care. It's so cozy and comfy. And it has Taz. And look what it says. Look what it says. It says, Harley Animal Crossing. And this was before Animal Crossing came out. This was in the 90s. So yeah, and he came across it and he put it on my pillow yesterday. So I would see it when I went to bed. And I went, that I said, I know I'm wearing this today. Oh, Alfie was sick and now, oh no. Oh, sending Miss Penguin lots of love. Hope Alfie is okay. Oh my gosh. Take good care. Be safe. Lots of love to you and Isaac and Alfie. Holy cow. That's terrifying. Poor Alfie. Goodness gracious. Let's send lots of love to Miss Penguin, Alfie, and Isaac. Let's see. Travel. Okay. So I've talked about all the things that I wanted to chat about. He had a new flavor of food today. I wonder if it's a reaction. Is it a new flavor or a new brand? Because sometimes a brand switch can have an effect. Normally, if it's the same brand that they're used to, the flavor change won't affect it. But I'm hoping he's okay. Sending lots of love. Lots of love your way. First time having any chicken. Okay. Animals sometimes do develop sensitivities to chicken. Like my Macy can't even like be near chicken. Oh, he's on a raw diet. Okay. That makes sense. I've never done raw feeding for my animals, but I really, really hope that everything's okay. Sending you lots of love for sweet little Alfie. And that's terrifying. Yeah, absolutely. Go take him to the vet. Lots of luck, lots of love. So today I'm probably not gonna stream a long time because I gotta get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I still have to make sure that my packing is all good and that everything is ready for tomorrow. And I probably should shower before I get on the plane. Not that I'm stinky or dirty. I do shower on the regular, y'all. I do. We're going to get into some crochet. I'll show you what I've got so far. Because when I was doing the purple hexie cardigan, I loved that project so much. I was in Purple Cheshire Girls chat, and she was crocheting on her hexie cardigan, and I'm like, I really want to do another one. Ooh, and we started talking about like different colors and different stuff, and I'm like, we can make a fall one. I can make my very own ugly Christmas sweater. I'm gonna show you what it looks like so far, because I've been working on it, and I am absolutely loving it. This is one half, so this is the sleeve and this is the body right here. So that is a really dark green. It looks from behind, it looks kind of almost black, but it's a very dark hunter green, like the color of a pine tree. And then a light Kelly green, a red, and then this red has some variegation to it. So I thought it looked kind of Christmassy as well. This is where I'm at on one half of it. And that's the underarm part, and then go there. I'm trying to do both panels like not simultaneously, but almost simultaneously. So I'm doing, when I'm on one round, when I finish, then I do the same color in the next round, or on the next panel. And right now we are on sparkly red and green. And I have them on my little yarn spinner. This is probably one of the best purchases I've made for my yarn crafting, because I can just let it spin. Yeah, and she's in the UK, so they have different standards, I hope. And I hope he just didn't get a bad batch. But yeah, US chicken, and yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's in the UK, so hopefully standards are better there. Yeah, Hentaya for like the entire time we've been together was like, we're getting our meat from Canada. So, yeah. I have my, is the lo-fi audible to y'all? I can't tell. But today I really just want a day of crafting and chatting, because I just need some social time before I have to now go live on a cruise ship for a week, and not be around y'all, not streaming. I'll pop into streams when I can, when you guys are streaming. I get to chat with Hentaya because we chat, we text each other. But it gets a little monotonous now that I've been cruising almost a year for work. And so it can get a little monotonous, so I miss my people. I do. Oh, I gotta put the white blanket on my lap. Find my white blanket. I got things under my desk on an ottoman. This is my little tortilla blanket. We have a bigger one that's Hentaya's that was gifted to him from Awen for Christmas last year, the year before I think. But Awen gave him a burrito blanket, which is super cute. Mine's a lot smaller because I got mine like online real cheap. Okay, let me get my camera angle situated. Go to my craft cam, make sure everything's working proper. Okay. Make sure. I might need to raise this up a bit. All right. So you can see I've got sparkly green yarn going right now. Okay, is that pretty visible? Maybe I I should bring it this way a bit. But yeah, today just a cozy crafting stream and working on the Hexy cardigan. But let me know what you're up to. We do have a question of the day. What does it say? If you had to wear only handmade clothes for a week, what specifically would you want somebody to make for you? I said I want socks and sweaters. Because I love hand knit socks and I cannot knit socks to save my life. Although I am going to give it another try now that I'm back to where I can knit and crochet, and I found my book of socks and I just messed up that stitch. 3 socks. You just want 3 single socks made for you?
That's all I need.
Why?
Covers up the important stuff. Diabetic feet.
Hey now.
Legal issues.
Legal issues. I see. My husband, ladies and gentlemen. My husband. Oh, so I got noticed today that on my cruise, they have placed me in crew quarters again, as opposed to a regular stateroom. So I've been chatting with my team and we're like, hopefully they can, once they know if they have empty rooms, they will move us. Last time they did not. I was on a different ship, which is a smaller ship. And they're like, no, we don't have any available rooms. And I'm like, yeah, bullshit, because I know of at least 2 families. Like families. One family had 2 rooms and another family had 1 room, and they canceled because of illness. So I know that there's at least 3 rooms available. But she just straight up lied to me about it. She goes, nope, we don't. So hopefully this time around we will get placed in a stateroom. But I will not hold my breath. But I am going to tell them, no bunk beds. You need to give us each our own room then. If you're going to be cheap and put us in crew cabins, then it needs to be separate. Because those rooms are so small, we're going to be walking all over each other. So I'm a little irritated about that. But we'll see what happens. I've been doing this while watching TV. It's such a zen project that most of the time I don't even need to look at what I'm doing. I can do it by feel at this point. But I'm really excited to see all the things in Alaska. I've never been there. We are at the end of Alaska cruise season. There's not too many cruises that go out in the winter months. But my team and I are both surprised that there are no available staterooms. So I don't know. Our agency did put it in the communication that once inventory is done of rooms to see who didn't show up, to please place us in a standard room. And if that can't be done, to ensure that we are on the housekeeping rotation, because last time nobody ever came to our room until we requested it. And I'm like, I kind of need some more towels and yeah. Didn't really need much else. I'm like, I just really need towels. But such is life. We're gonna hope for the best. But the room is, the crew cabins are so small and they have bunk beds. And I'm like, I don't know how these people, the contract people who are there for 9 months at a time live in this small room with a roommate. I really don't know. And why did my window not work?
Probably in the room less than you are.
Yeah, but they
Probably
live
don't have
there.
8-hour shifts.
But they live there. I don't know. I was watching some videos on YouTube where they were crew were showing their rooms and what they look like. There are some of these rooms that have a pull-down bed, like a Pullman, as their cabin bed, and I'm like, no, I can't. I have issues with my feet. I am not climbing into a top bunk. Bottom bunk is bad enough where I might just bonk my head a few times. I didn't though last time. I was actually surprised that I did not like sit up quickly and hit my head on the upper bunk. But I've been chatting with my team and I sent her all the pictures I took from the last cruise where I was put in crew quarters. And neither one of us are very happy, but we're gonna share the hotel room the night before, because last time she had paid for the hotel. We do get reimbursed for all of our expenses, all of our travel expenses, including our hotel room the night before. So she had the hotel room, and then I paid for our transportation from the hotel to the cruise port. So now we're gonna do it the other way, where I'm covering the hotel room, and it'll go on my reimbursement, and she'll cover the transportation. But it should be fine. I'm going to Alaska, so I guess I really can't complain too much. However, on my next cruise, it's on a ship I've been on before, but they also don't have a room listed for me. They have me, so they put us down as GTY, which means guaranteed to you. And it's what you do if you want the cheaper price and let them pick your room, like if you're paying for your cruise. But usually by the day before, a couple days before, you have your room assignment. Well, we are in crew quarters this time. I am hoping beyond hope that next time I'm actually not in a crew cabin. But I'm wondering if they're just starting to be like, nope, the interpreters don't need to be in a regular stateroom. We're just gonna, from now on, put them in crew quarters. So annoying. I hate it. But we will be doing our very best to get them to give us a regular room. It's so annoying. But I am flying Delta this time, so that makes me happy. We prefer Delta as an airline for many reasons, but because we have American Express, we also have access to their travel lounges in the airports. So if I have a long layover or I have an evening flight, like I think this time I do have an evening flight, I can be in the lounge where you get free food and free alcohol. I'll be doing that. Alright, so this is how it's looking so far with the green. I hate how it looks more of like a dark teal on this camera. This one right here. But it is more of a lighter sparkly green. Definitely Christmas green. I'm going to take pictures of this when I'm done, which will show the actual colors. Anybody else doing any crafting today? I'll be taking a little break around 5, so in an hour. Well, not at the next ad break, but the one after that, so I can get a bite to eat. All I've eaten was my breakfast today and coffee. Tiger, welcome in. How are you? Oh, I haven't heard your command in a while. How's it going? Are you crocheting today? You've been Crocheting like a mad woman. Stretching because I started an adult ballet and tap class on Tuesday. How long has it been since you were in dance? I remember you talking about dance back when you were still streaming on the regular. Just waking up. Did you have a nice rest? 2020. Wow. Are you excited? Sounds like a lot of fun. I have neuropathy in my feet, plus I have zero coordination in my feet, so dance was never something for me. You're excited? That's amazing. I have seen your videos from dance back when you were showing them on stream. And on your YouTube channel, of course. Well, I hope you have the best time with that. That sounds amazing. Oh, I lost my stitch. We're just having some chill crafting today. Just chatting and a yapping. I have a salad in the fridge, which I'm going to have for my dinner. Well, technically lunch, because all I've eaten today was my breakfast yogurt. Felt bad when I woke up and saw it was noon, because that meant Sugar really needed her walk. Oh, Sugar. I get that, though. I'm at the end, so I'm going to turn the work, rotate the work, not turn the work. Really, I'm just crocheting around and around and around. Well, hopefully Sugar's doing all right now and has forgiven you. I get yelled at by Kibby when I oversleep because that means she didn't get her breakfast. Fortunately, with cats, they don't need me to take them outside to potty. Thankfully. We are working on my Christmas hexagon cardigan, which is such a fun project. She's happy now. Good. I'm glad. Hope you're having a good day. Otherwise, I hope you got some good rest. We are working on my hexie here. I'm on sparkly green yarn right now. And this is the variegated red, which has like little pops of color in it, which I thought was very Christmassy. The sparkly yarn, this is a Red Heart holiday yarn, which isn't super stiff, but the sparkle they use in it isn't exactly super soft. So I can feel, like as it runs through my fingers, I can feel it. It'll be fine on a sweater. How goes the crochet, Tiger? I'm glad that you are enjoying it so much. Considered playing games today, but really I just want a nice cozy chill hang out with y'all. I was playing Terraria earlier today. I had to face King Slime again. I don't know if King Slime just keeps coming back. But I was also trying to build in other biomes so I can get the teleportation pylons. I need one in each biome. And I just discovered floating islands. I didn't even know that was a thing. I also went to hell. Because I didn't know that was a thing either. Until I saw Ginger Crush playing it, and she went to hell. She also went to space, so I had to figure that one out too. Learned the half double the other night when I couldn't sleep, so sleep till noon was amazing. Yeah, half double is pretty easy. Just pull through all 3 of the loops instead of 2, loop over, and 2 more. I am working on well, I did some squares for the square project I'm in, and in order to get it to the right size, I did, so I did the middle, which was a flower, and then the border I did double crochet, then a half double crochet, then a single crochet, so I could get it to the right size, and it worked out really well. There's so many things you can do. If you know single crochet, chain stitch, single crochet, half double, and double crochet, you can do almost anything. And then a treble crochet is just one more loop. And then it changes the look if you crochet them into the same stitch or put a chain between the stitches. Like this is all double crochet. That's all this is. I'm not even doing a chain one space. I'm just doing a chain 2 at the corners, so there's a gap and it will make the square. Well, the squared corner. I love how versatile it is. I want to do this cardigan, but it's gonna have to wait. It's probably not. It's not even gonna be anything I start on this year because I'm going to need to buy sweater quantity of yarn. And it has to be like all the same. I want it to be all the same color. So I can't just take a skein of this and a skein of that and a skein of this and a skein of that. So that means I'm going to have to buy yarn for it. And I'm not in a position to be buying yarn right now. But I did find a website that was like One Skein Wonders. And I'm going to start going through that. And seeing what I can make like with all of these skeins of yarn I have that are like one of this color, one of that color. So that'll be fun. We're also coming up to where we're almost ready to send out our squares for the collaboration group, the hookers group that I'm in. And I ended up doing the flower pattern. So there was somebody who was going through some IRL difficulties, and so she was dropping extra things. So she dropped out of the group. So we are in the group. We're like, we can't leave her out of this. She's really in the group, and we don't want her to have to drop it. So we were going to make some squares in her stead, so that, and I had agreed to make 6 squares. And we were going to use those to make up her 20. Well, she came back in the group after things settled, and now she's crocheting away and she's doing an amazing job. But now I have these squares that I made, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the sunburst square for all 20 of mine. I could just do it for 10 and then make these flower squares and then have 2 different patterns. So that's what I opted to do with those squares I made. And then the ones I have, I'm going to work them into my blanket somehow. All right, let me just slip stitch this so I can get to the corner, because I need one more round of green. And then we're going to do the green on the other one. I hope I have enough of this red to do both panels. I should. Currently have 6 projects, 2 big blankets, a small blanket for Steph and Minnie for Minnie, and trying to make a little blanket for the toddler that is a few doors down. Oh, I love that. I'm sure Minnie will love having a little handcrafted blanket. That's super sweet. I'm not very much in the camera, am I? Let me know if I'm off camera too much. Let me move this a bit. Yeah, that should be better. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I might be doing like handcrafts for Christmas this year. I don't know yet. Dagno. Okay. All right, we're probably going to have ads in about 10 minutes. Just an FYI. No biggie if you are not subscribed. Just know the ads will pop up. I have exclamation point ad jail to let me know if I'm chatting with you. But if you're just lurking, no worries at all. Feel bad because I keep getting distracted. Blanket I made for gets pushed to the side. Sometimes that's how it is with handcrafts, and you shouldn't feel bad. The moment a hobby like this starts feeling like a chore, it's no longer fun. That's why it took me 6 years to knit a Doctor Who scarf for Hentaya. That was the most monotonous project I've ever done. I was happy with the end result and happy that I could do that for him, but he had to wait 6 years because I kept putting it on timeout. It's in my closet right now.
I am such a professional.
Oh, I heard that. It's very quiet. Why are my sounds all, like, uneven? But that's okay. Thank you for the pro. I really am. But I was a brand new knitter at the time, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, I can knit like a little scarf for Hentaya. He's like, yeah, I want a scarf. Cool. Okay. Here's the scarf I want. Doctor Who season what? Okay, ads will be in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Probably still have the pattern. Let me see what the pattern is. Doctor Who. And I did it in nice yarn as well. Like Cascade superwash wool. It's nice and soft. Let's see, Doctor Who. Where's the search button? Season 12. Doctor Who season 12. Now, here, let me just show this to you. Window capture. Alright. Doctor Who season 12. In Cascade 220, and it shows what episodes this scarf was done in. Lady Tigress, welcome on in. I am doing well. How are you? We are going to have an ad in about 3 minutes. So this is the scarf I did. And if see all these numbers, so we cast on here. This is knitting. We cast on at the bottom on the left. 3 rows of purple. 3 ridges, which is 2 rows technically. 24 ridges of the tan color, then 7, and Hentaya can explain why it's this way. It wasn't supposed to be this way, but it ended up this way. And there's a story. Frustrated at a pattern and tired of frogging. Ooh, what kind of craft are you doing? Are you knitting, crocheting? I do both, but most of my comfort is in crochet. So I'm working on a Christmas hexie cardigan. And I'll go to the big cam so I can hold up the other panel. So this is my progress on my Christmas hexie cardigan. So the sleeve and the body. And now every time I do a round, I make sure to add the color to the other panel as well, so they're kind of growing at the same rate. So I'm on the sparkly green now. I'm doing a sparkly green and a sparkly red. And I'm using my yarn spinner, which I love. This is the best thing I've ever bought for crochet, honestly. You're doing crochet as well. What are you working on? Is it a sweater, a scarf? Multi-purple dino bucket hat. Ooh, bucket hats are not as easy as they seem. I did this one back here and it came out well, but it came out very floppy. And so I ended up starching it and it's a lot better now. But I did that hat, and then Bob Ross back there has my ruffle hat on. Deep in the editing, you go, River. You got this. Good job. But I there's very little that I won't try. And even if I fail at them, I'm okay with that. You made the toddler size one for your son and Rainbow and had no problems. Is it just the conversion to a larger size that's giving you issues? What did I just do with my crochet hook? Oh, there it is. I can't find my crochet hook. It's frustrating when you just can't get a pattern to do what it's supposed to do. I'm not real good on doing plushies. Hentaya bought me some kits for my birthday and I still plan on doing them, but I've been so into doing these hexie cardigans and the squares for the collab group I'm in. I should make a command for the hookers group. Most of it, you mainly make plushies. See, when I was a kid, I was 13 when my grandma taught me how to crochet, and it was just really doing rows. And then I learned how to take the square thing that I crocheted and seam it and make slippers. And I learned how to make bags, but really they're just squares. Granny squares, blankets, scarves, and hats are what I learned how to do growing up. I didn't even know that crochet plushies were a thing until I got on social media. Although that's not entirely true. I do have a crochet Raggedy Ann and Andy, but I didn't see it as a thing for me to be able to do. But my aunt made me a crochet Raggedy Ann and Andy doll when I was little. Been following a pattern trying to learn how to make beanies. Have made a whole bunch of coasters. So yeah, beanies you have to make sure you do your increases. And then when you get your increases to a certain point, you have to stop increasing and then it will turn into a hat. Is Streamlabs not working? It worked in the beginning. Hang on. Streamlabs. Let me go to this window so that I can yell at it. Streamlabs is not turned on. It turned itself off. All right, let me try that again. It turned itself off again. What the devil? That's enough of that. There we go. Try again. And it worked at the start because Hentaya was awarded points and then we had our first star search. Did the first star search work? Should have. I don't know. I can't scroll up that far. All right. Tiger's in ad jail and it's... There we go. Asuna, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for claiming your daily star shine. There is an ad playing right now, so we're paused. I'm gonna sip my coffee. Hentaya has a pygmy goat. Oh, so cute. I love that. I love that so much. We were just crocheting up a storm today. I was showing my hexie cardigan progress. So before the ad break is up, so there is my current progress on one side, and then the other side is what we're working on right now. Asuna, how are you? Are you having a good day? Are you working on anything today? Tiger has a dragon! A celestial azure worm. Very cool. Very, very cool. That should be up any second now. Are we back from the ads? Thank you for sticking around. Ads are annoying, but they are a free way to support your favorite streamers. Yay, Tiger's back! Asuna just got here. And I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're crafting, what are you working on? So I don't know if the ads had started when I was talking about increases, Tiger. There comes a point where you do your increases and then you have to stop increasing in order to get the hat to shape, if that makes sense. Let me grab my... Can't get up. I can't get up. Put stuff down. Not a single star was found. Streamlabs is broken. Bauer, hi. Welcome on in. How are you? So yeah, for a hat, you have to do your increases. So this part right here would be a coaster all by itself. But then you have to stop increasing in order to get it to just curl. And then it will go into a hat shape. But yeah, if you keep increasing, it's just going to get bigger and stay flat. So I made this one because I love a good bucket hat, but then it became floppy. And then I ended up washing it thinking it would tighten all the stitches. It did not. It made it more floppy. So then I took jewelry wire and crocheted it into the brim. It was still too floppy. So then I shaped it and put it like on towels and used towels underneath it, and then I spray starched it. So it's a little more stiff now and it will hold its shape. But yeah, I made this hat. Bauer, how are you today? Thanks for coming by, my friend. Good to see you. Give me Bob, I'm stealing your hat. This is the other hat that I made. Again, if I just stopped here, that would be a coaster. But then you stop your increases and then it starts going in the direction of a hat. Going all right, thank you. Trying to chill out extra on my last day before another wave of work. So I started making this hat from a pattern. It's a ball of yarn that came with a pattern. It was not turning out well at all. So I frogged the whole dang thing. And then I got this pretty rainbow yarn and decided to just sort of make my own. And so it's all double crochets. Double crochets or half doubles? Doubles. And then the ruffle, which is all double crochet. You just crochet 3 into every stitch to make it ruffle. And so now I have a ruffle hat. It's cold and raining in Oregon. Yeah, go take your meds. I hope it helps. So hats are very fun for me to make. I love to make hats. Plus I love to wear hats. So this is the ruffle hat I made. So I was on a cruise and I was in Haiti. And I got off the ship in Haiti, and as I'm walking around the resort area that Royal Caribbean owns, these beautiful women were both wearing ruffly hats, and one was crocheting one. And so I went, oh, I just gotta say I love your hat so much. And so she explained how to do it. So literally made this up on my own. I just started crocheting my circle, and then I stopped my decreases so I could shape it to my head. And then she's the one who told me just do three 3 stitches in every stitch. So the first round might have like 50 stitches. Then the second round has 150 stitches. And then the final round has, what's 3 times 150? 1, 2, 3, 450. 450 stitches. It was a lot. It took a long time and I ran out of yarn and I had to order more. So it made a ruffle hat. And I love this hat so much. It's kind of heavy because it's literally 2 whole skeins of yarn. So it's kind of heavy. I did not make this one. This one was made for me. But it is also crochet. It's 2 strands held together, it looks like. And it looks like it's all double crochets with chain 1 spaces. So it's sort of like lacy. As soon as only 4% unhinged, that's the lowest I've ever seen. The end product is pretty. Aw, thank you, Bauer. I love it. This is going to be great for winter. Right now it's a little too warm for it because it's very heavy around the ears, but this is going to be so good when it starts to snow because my ears get so cold and I don't like wearing those ear muffs, but this is right over my ear. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. 76% unhinged. Oh my. Y'all low on the unhinged sides, guys. Asleep, my dear Hentaya. With a mere 4% on the unhinged scale, Asuna is practically in a meditative state. They're probably already mentally crocheting a super cozy antifreeze blanket for Speckle's Alaska adventure. Maybe they're just too chill for us mere mortals. What sleep when you could be dreaming of yarn? Thank you for that follow. Just so you know, our follows are anonymous. Just in case you don't wish to be perceived, I don't like to call anybody out. You're welcome to sit and lurk and just vibe with us. Or if you want to join in the chat and introduce yourself, please feel free to do so. 484% caffeinated, 69 cozy, nice. And 82% chaotic. Does that track? Ooh, snacks!
Snack time.
What snacks do I have? I have Mexican candy still. I have, ooh, how about a Ferrero Rocher? I have some Ferrero Rochers. Thank you, Steph. I haven't had chocolate in a hot minute. Let's have this. Thank you. Since we're just on a chatty break at the moment. I love Ferreros. I'm not the biggest fan of like Nutella. But these, so good. Although, I'll tell you, the white ones, the coconut ones, are my absolute favorite Ferrero. Because they're coconut cream. Yum, yum, yum. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, this hat will get real warm. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you for snack time. Very good. What is your favorite kind of candy? I can't spell right. Hang on. I don't say the T word out loud because I have a friend with doggos who hear that word and think that she is saying it to them, so they try to jump all over him. They're very, very large dogs. Oops. It had a hazelnut in the middle, and now it no longer does. I also have these, which are sort of similar, and also with hazelnut in the middle and chocolate and caramel. I love these. So thank you for the redemption. I try to be very careful with how much sugar I eat. I eat a whole lot of sugar when I'm not streaming. I'm more prone to junk food like chips and popcorn. I also do love fruit, but if I eat too much of it, it can cause a sugar effect. So yeah, this hat's already getting really warm, but I love this. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorites that I've made. I also have one that I made like a million years ago. Let me put these ones back and I'll find out. Should be right here in my hat bucket. Ah! My llama's trying to fall over. Excuse me, Miss Llama. But as you can see, Bob Ross gets to wear my hat. The Coconut Ferreros YouTube hour, I love them. There are too many for me to choose. Can list several of my... Ooh, Pocky. Hentai loves Pocky. I buy him Pocky anytime I see, like, new, unique flavors. Strawberry milk, I don't think I've had that. Butterfingers are good. Reese's are good. Peanut butter M&Ms, all good. So yeah, Bob Ross gets to model my hat. He got a big old giant head. I can't get it on him. There we go. Okay, let me put Bob back over here. And Llama back. And my Minecraft panda is trying to escape. My sparkle board is falling over. That's fine. Everything's fine. So somewhere in this mess of mess, I have hats that I've made, including this one. This is not my favorite one, though. I love it, though. The Hello Kitty hat. But I made that. I made that on stream. But I have another one in my mess of hats that I hope is in my mess of hats that I made. And then I have one that Hethwin made for me. Where's my granny hat? Oh, it might not be in here. She may have ran away. Maybe I wore it. Okay, I'll have to find it later. Because it is not in here. Which makes me sad. But my favorite one that Hethwin made for me, Hethwin's my IRL bestie, and for my birthday, she made me a cupcake. A cupcake hat, complete with frosting and sprinkles. She knitted it. She crocheted the frosting edge. But she knitted this hat for me. It's a cupcake. You love sour candies. Hard to find good sour candy. I also like anything with chocolate. Anything chocolate with caramel. Yum. Oh, I wish I knew where my granny hat was. But if you ever want, Marco Moon, you might like this one. Hang on. You might like this one that I'm gonna show in a second. You might appreciate it. Do we have anybody here who likes to watch the TV show Friends? There's an episode where they go to London. And Joey gets himself and Joey gets himself a hat. Hang on, I got a piece of hazelnut. That went down the wrong pipe. So there's this episode where they go to London. And Joey ends up getting himself a hat. Well, I ended up getting myself this same hat. while I was in London. I did get it in London, didn't I, Hentaya? The Joey hat? I think so. So, Marco Moon, are you out there? I'm going to show you my hat. You may have seen this one, though. Yeah, I think I did get it in London. Ready for it? And I got it because of Joey and Friends. And because I have so many hats, that's why I have a hat redemption. I have tons of hats. I have 2 of these. One of these is Hentaya's. We got them to match. Oh yeah, this is the one. This one's Hentaya's. It's from the Hard Rock. It's so obnoxiously large. But now I want to know where my granny hat is. Alright, let's get back to some crocheting. Alright. Making sure I'm not rolling over my crochet project bag. So now that we've had a little tour of my hats, so next ad break, which isn't for like 45 minutes, I will be taking a quick self-care break so I can get some food and use the restroom and all of that stuff. But for right now, we'll go back to our cozy crafting. I appreciate y'all being here and just chilling and vibing with me. I gotta go on my work trip tomorrow, bright and stupid early in the morning. Yeah, we are on Green Sparkly. We are on our final round of Green Sparkly, and then we're gonna work on getting the green onto the other panel. So I'm hoping I can at least finish the green today before we finish stream. Let me scoot a little closer. Go. We were in somebody's stream and she was crafting. She was got 2 cameras set up over her project, and she has this neat, I don't know what it is, it's a scene changer, so that it like goes from like this angle and then it goes to another angle on the project, and it looks really cool. I might have to look into that. I was torn between crafting and playing Terraria. I've sort of been sucked into Terraria lately. I'm having fun just really going into like the mines and blowing up the walls and seeing what I find. I'm not sure how to get some of the NPCs in that game. I imagine I'm going to have to do some boss fights, which I dread. Though I have done a few. We beat King Slime twice. At least I think so. Maybe it was in a different save. No, it should have been the same save. Deer Clops and Eye of Cthulhu. But I'm nervous to get to where it changes to hard mode once you defeat Wall of Flesh. Something like that. Some are also in hardcore. Yeah, like I'm not going to get Truffle until I'm in hard mode. Or hardcore mode. Whatever it's called. But I really need to find all the biomes so I know what they are. I've only recently hit the underworld, so I went to hell. I recently found space, and I recently found the floating islands. These are all new to me because when I played this back in 2020, I didn't get very far at all, and I was with some people who just did lots of building and showed me how to build, how to fish, and things like that. So I am such a Terraria noob, but I'm enjoying it. It's sort of like Stardew and Minecraft had a platformer baby. But I was watching Ginger play. She was fighting stuff and she set up all these platforms so that she had a good safe place. So I kind of want to do that. But it's a little tedious to build your platforms across the world. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm up in the sky building a platform across so I can find all the floating islands. I also used rope to get up to outer space where I got attacked by harpies. Although they attack when you're up in the sky as well. They just keep attacking when you get further up and you're in the space. I gotta double check my packing tonight. I gotta make sure that the knitted hat that Hethwin made for me is there because it's colder in Alaska, obviously. There's gonna be a lot of daylight because, what did it say? 18 hours of daylight? That was when we looked it up last night?
No, last time we looked it up it was just 12.
Oh, like 12 hours of daylight.
So it's normal equidistant day and night.
Okay. But it should be fine. I'm excited to see Alaska. Oh, that did not go through all the way. Hang on. Another thing I really like about doing these hexy cardigans, you never have to turn your work, so I don't have to worry about my edges getting wonky, at least until I'm ready to add length. Because then I do turn my work. What games are y'all playing these days? I did download this week's freebie on Epic. Can't remember what it was called. But it looks like just a chill puzzle type of game. Not like Jigsaw's, but like figure this out so you can move around. And then they have the sequel to this game free next week. So I'll probably grab that as well. I love that Epic does a couple of free games every week. I just hate when the free game is one I paid full price for a year ago. That happened a little while back with Strange Horticulture. So I bought that game when it came out. I think I bought it when it came out. I think I tried the demo first and then bought the game. And then Epic had it for free last week. Not so good at holding the yarn like that, but so yeah, I wrap my yarn around my hand here and then hold it with these two fingers. That's how I keep my tension. Some people will use their pinky to hold their tension and then drape it over their finger like that. I have a hard time with that. I was watching some videos where they weren't even wrapping it. They were just holding it in the crook of their finger. My finger doesn't close all the way. So I can't actually hold my yarn in the crook of a finger. My fingers don't close all the way. So this works for me, and I just hold it between my fingertips. I find it fascinating to see all the different ways that people will hold their yarn when they crochet, how they do their stitches, how they hold their tension. I did try using a tension ring, but because this is how I hold my yarn, tension ring did not work for me. And so I bought a set, and they were so cute. They are kitty cats. For holding tension. Alfie's been seen. They will observe him overnight. They think it could be related to the chicken. Want to do more tests. This will be expensive. Insurance doesn't cover the additional cost for emergency. Oh no! So yeah, some people will hold their yarn in the ring. I'm not even sure how to do it. So people who use their finger like this will use the yarn or use the ring to hold their tension. But it doesn't quite work for me because of how I hold my yarn. Well, I'm glad he was able to get in, and I hope this won't set you back too terribly much, Miss Penguin. And I'm hoping that they will get it figured out. That seems like a very, very strong reaction to chicken. So, fingers crossed, sending lots of love your way. Isaac is so upset he doesn't understand why Alfie's not coming home. Oh. Well, Isaac has stayed in the hospital before, hasn't he? Sometimes the doctors just want to make sure that he's okay. Poor Isaac. Give Isaac some love from Auntie Speckle. Miss Pegu, did you ever continue learning crochet? You said you got some stuff to do so. All right, let me take a look at time. We got about a half hour till ads, which is good because I will need to get something to nibble on. I'm a little hungry. A little bit hungry. What are y'all having for dinner today? Or if you've already eaten, what did you have for dinner? Remember that Mummy stayed with him. He thinks we should... Aww. Yeah, it's a little harder at the vet because there's no real... He's not in a hospital room like Isaac was. Poor boy. Sometimes life lessons are really hard to learn or hard to accept. Too many distractions so you haven't properly started. I understand. Sorry, I got notifications and I couldn't figure out why they were popping. Nothing super urgent. I do need to make sure that my credit card is good though. Hey, cool. I was waiting for a payment to go through on the credit card I need for travel, and it looks like it's posted. So that was a good email to get. Lots of hugs for Isaac. All right, that's 2 stitches. I'm on a corner. I got to make sure I remember to do my chain spaces on the corner. The vets have promised him they will take extra special care of Alfie and help him feel better so he can come home. We also had to travel out of town to another practice. Ours doesn't do it. Oh. Did you have to take transportation or did you have a ride? Stay safe. I know, let's see, what time is it? It's going on 10 o'clock for you? Poor Isaac. That's rough for little guy. I'm glad that they're getting him sorted, though. I'm sure Alfie will feel better in no time. I'm so excited about Alaska, you guys. I really am. We're going to have a naturalist on board who's going to tell us all about like the animals and what we'll see. I don't know if our client is going to be doing any excursions. I kind of hope so. I kind of hope they're not like mountain climber people. But I think it'll be fun. I'm hoping that I packed well enough. I packed lots of layers, jeans, good shoes. You got a lift. Good. I'm glad. Stay safe. Absolutely. All right. I keep a blanket on. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera with my big old head. I keep a blanket on my lap when I'm crocheting so that it has a nice solid backdrop. But it gets warm, so I had to turn my fan on. Just a reminder also that drops are on if you like little games to play. You can drop your favorite emote. It's got a 90-second cooldown. I missed. I would like to get my soundboard hooked back up so I have like all of my sound effects, but I haven't done it since the new computer. So I'll have to play with it because I'm hoping it's an older soundboard. So it's not a Stream Deck. It's just an old soundboard that can work like a Stream Deck. It does have configurable buttons, but it's a little different. But it's what I used for my hype horn and the sad trombone and all of those sounds, applause, etc. I miss it. Especially when we have dad jokes. I miss the bumps. So eventually, someday, I would like to get a real Stream Deck. So I can just hit a button to change my scenes, like especially when we get rated. Things like that. Lurk while we get back in car and travel out. Safe travels, Miss Penguin. Give some hugs to Isaac from all of us. Lurking for Alfie and you, Miss Penguin. We're sending cozy vibes and good thoughts your way. Thank you, Specklebot. We are on our last round of green, and then we've got to get green on the other panel, so we'll get that started. Let me see if I can finish this round before it's time for me to get food. We're probably going to finish up between 6 and 7. I usually on Saturdays when I start at 3, I go till about 8 or 9, but I'm traveling really early tomorrow, so we're not going to stay on as late as I like to. I really do like how this variegated yarn turned out. Ooh, I smell food. Hentai must be making himself some lunch. When I do take my AFK break, I will put on some words, and then that way I can join in on words while I eat. But because of my special dietary needs, I have to eat on the regular. Like, I can't like, oh no, I'll just eat after stream. I have to make sure that I get my protein at regular intervals. How far do I have to go? I still have two. I still have 3 sides to do, I guess. Okay. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. All the reels that are coming up on my feed lately have been about crochet. I used to get a ton of cross-stitch reels, but that was back when I was cross-stitching, so I guess I was doing searches, and so the algorithm knew that I wanted cross-stitch. Now I'm getting lots of crochet. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3 more sides. I didn't realize I had just started though. So I've done 2 out of 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3 out of 6. I'm halfway around this row. Okay. When I did my purple one, I was doing a chain 1 space, but I was also using DK yarn and a bigger hook, so I wanted to be loose and flowy. So the holes were bigger. These ones, the holes are a little less big. I'm using worsted weight and a smaller hook. Not much smaller. I used a 5.5 millimeter on the purple one. This one's a 5 millimeter. Saw somebody somewhere, I think it was in Ginger's Discord, somebody was making handmade crochet hooks, wooden ones. I'm like, oh, that is so cool. I would love to try those. I definitely need ergonomic hooks that have thicker handles, because I have carpal tunnel and mild arthritis, which is again why I can't hold my hands, my fingers fully bent. I love that Specklebot called y'all yarn sprites. We are on Blue Sky, and I try to post my go lives there. Reposts are always helpful if you ever feel so inclined. Watching anything good on Netflix or Hulu or Prime? I have been watching a rewatch of Charmed and Buffy. I was watching Medium, but my Paramount Plus subscription ran out, so Medium is on hold because that's a pay. Requires a subscription. Not everything does. So Charmed is free to watch. Buffy's on Hulu, which is paid for. Somebody recommended My Life with the Walter Boys on Netflix. Oh, I have that downloaded for my trip stuff. I've watched the first 4 episodes of the current season. And I have the rest of the episodes downloaded, so I have something to watch on the plane. I loved it so much. I love Jenna Ortega. She does such a phenomenal job in that role. You want to be Agnes for Halloween? Do it. It's such a good show. I really enjoyed it. Enjoying, because I still have episodes to watch. But I downloaded them. We share the account. We're in the family account. So if brother is watching, then we have the cheapest version. So I get kicked off. So we have to swap. So I made sure to download them for while I'm on my trip. I also downloaded the first few episodes of My Life with the Walter Boys. Floral Roots said she really, really liked it. So I'm going to give it a try. I tried watching something. I don't know. I started watching something that somebody recommended and I'm like, nope, I can't get into this. But yeah, I need show recommendations for sure. I have Peacock. I have just the free version of Paramount Plus on the Roku channel. Oh, and Hentai and I have been watching Upload. It's on Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, I highly recommend it. It's a really interesting take. Now, it doesn't... I have my own thoughts and beliefs as far as what happens after we die. But this is... They've taken the idea and made it so that your consciousness gets uploaded to a digital virtual world. So you have an afterlife that is digital. It's got a lot of humor in it, and it's got a lot of weirdness in it, and it's the right level of unhinged for me. Upload. It's on Amazon Prime. Highly recommend. Hentai and I watched it together when there was only 1 season of it, but now there's 4. So we rewatched season 1, and now I think we're up to season 3 now. Upload. It's so good. I really, really enjoy it. It's just so neat to see another idea of what can happen after we die. Because, I mean, you don't know, and you can't come back to tell us. Or if you can, I don't know how. But it's really interesting to me. Yeah, definitely give it a try. I would love to hear what you think about it. And I'm trying to find more shows to watch. I'm not big on the shows like The Office or Community or like that. I did like Schitt's Creek. The Good Place. The Good Place was so good. I might do a rewatch of that. I love Kristen Bell. I'm gonna give My Life with the Walter Boys a try. Let's see, do I still have the list of recommendations that were given to me? Oh, I lost a stitch. Hang on. Let me fix that. Grab my phone and look at my Netflix. I tried. Hentai and I were watching that together. I tried. I've watched like 3 episodes. Really couldn't. No, I can't. My brother-in-law is using the Netflix account right now, so I can't check. I tried. I don't know what about it that I can't get into, but I tried. Hentai has been watching it. Like, you can watch that without me. It's okay. Floro recommended Lucifer. I tried watching the beginning of an episode. I think it might have just been the wrong time for me to watch it. Because I was highly distracted. So I might try that. It is quirky, but I don't know what it is about it that I didn't like. I don't know. There's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the actor or I don't know. I need to like really think on why I don't like it. I don't mind quirky generally. I mean, heck, I loved iZombie. If you haven't seen iZombie, I recommend that. She's a zombie, but she's a medical examiner and she solves crime. I love Ghosts and the Ghosts UK. I need some reality TV that isn't like sex. Like Love Island, no thanks. I don't want relationship ones. I loved like The Traitors, The Mole, stuff like that. I like those. Survivor was just there was too much weird in Survivor, but I didn't mind it so much until it was like creepy, scary stuff. But I like reality TV that isn't like relationship driven. Like Love Island, no thank you. Love is Blind, nah. The Bachelor, nah. But yeah, I'm down for any recommendations. Like I said, I'll try any of them. To be fair, I did not like Schitt's Creek when I first watched it. And then I tried it again like a year later because I had forgotten that I'd even seen it. And the first episode I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then the second episode, they kept getting better. I don't know if you can hear that squeak. It is the magnet on top of the turner. I wonder if I put a little oil on it will help. Yeah, I wanted to love Resident Alien because it's actually directed by one of my favorite Star Trek actors, Robert Duncan McNeil. And he was talking about it when he was on the cruise this past year. But I just can't get into it. Oh, that was a lame. choose your prize off of the list. And I've been toying with this for over a month now with things to put on that wheel. So I'm looking for what y'all might want to see as far as that goes. Okay, so there is the warning. Oh, somebody just says honk for their go live. What is it? Who is that? Oh, that's Sky Nerd. So I'm curious what kind of things you might want to see on there. I'm gonna try to finish this round, and then I'm gonna set up words so that we can have a little break and I can get some food because I can feel myself needing the food. And I think what I'll do, I'm gonna see if it makes a difference if I change my category to words on stream during the break. If people who love words will want to come play with us. I think that could be fun. I know some people who will do a crafting stream, but they'll keep their category words and they'll have like the small game on the screen so people can join in and play at will. Thought about doing something like that. I also want to play more Sims now that I have the fairies pack. I'm not going to be able to buy the next expansion pack for a while, or really any games. I'm on a moratorium for game purchases right now. Miss Penguin was lovely and gifted us 2 Point Museum, which is so fun. I want to play more of that on stream. That was a ton of fun. And Hathwin was playing that on her last stream, and I just so love it. Let's see. What are people doing right now? Do have a couple of people playing it. We got about 3 minutes till that ad break, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get words set up. So I don't think I'm going to get through... Oh, I might. No, I won't. I don't think I'm going to get that done in 3 minutes. But we are pretty close to done with this round. This is all I have left, is from here to here. Let me switch my scene so I can move this off of my lap. Move my yarn spinner over. But I do need a little breaky break. I now have to use the restroom. So we're gonna get words set up. Just grab this. I don't need the glasses because I'm not crocheting now. But if you are lurking and you would like to join us for some words on stream, we're going to get that started before the ad break so that I can actually let you guys have the mirror link. Mods can do ! word or continue to or restart to continue or restart if needed. I'm going to go over here to the PC game screen. Not the PC game screen, the BRB screen. I'm a pro, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna have an ad in about 1.5 minutes. It's a 3-minute ad. So I'll be back either by the time the ad break is over or shortly thereafter. Let me pin this message. So the mirror link is there if you would like to join in on words. Please grab that link. It will let you play it on PC with no delay, and you can play through the ads. You won't have it like out of your vision. I'm gonna hit start on that, and I'll join in for the first couple of things. So please feel free to join in on words if you're lurking and you can hear me. I'm gonna change my category for the moment. Just so people can find us if they want to play. So there we go. Frisky, hi, welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna turn my camera off, do a quick AFK so I can use the restroom, grab some food. I will be back in a jiff. I appreciate y'all. I'll be right back. There, have a picture of Macy while we're at it. I have made it back to my computer. I have a salad and a peach mango Celsius that is fizz free. Try. So I am going to keep my mic off so I don't chew in y'all's ears. But I'm still here. thought for sure Hentai and I were both gonna come up with income.
I did, but I left it.
I said nice job, but I think I didn't unmute my microphone. Level 16. GG's. I still got salad left, so we're gonna start over. But nice job, we got to level 16. That's actually pretty good. But I still got quite a bit of my salad left, and I don't really want to chew in your ear, so we're going to continue. Welcome in, Crystal. Thanks for joining us in Words. I saw it after I hit enter on my word. I saw what the big word was. GG's, you guys. Fake letter V. Well done, y'all. Well done. Fake I and hidden S. My caption said hidden ass. Hidden letter S. Welcome in, Silent Night. Thanks for joining us for some words. The hidden letter is H and the A is fake. No worries at all, Hethwin. We're taking a words break because I'm eating my late lunch. Five-letter words or more. fake letter B and hidden L. We made it to 16 once again. And I'm a very slow eater. So do we want to do one more? That would be Hentaya saying yes, please. I see what the big word is, but I'm not going to steal it. Good job. Markleman, were you here when I showed my hat that made me think of you? Like, it's a UK hat. Yep, a hat. A hat. I was looking for my granny hat and I couldn't find it, but I came across this one. I bought it in London.
Man walks down the street in that hat.
Do you want this
People know he's
hat
not
to
afraid
stay
of
on,
anything.
Hentai, or do you want...
I'm gonna stay on.
Okay, because I've been wearing my crochet beanie.
Fine.
Yeah, I bought this while I was in London because it made me think of the TV show Friends when Joey went to London and annoyed Chandler with this hat. Oh, I'm locked. Hang on. There we go. Well, because you're in the UK, I thought of you and Miss Penguin. Both. But you're in actual England, not Scotland, so it made me think of you more. Oh, it was emus.
Yeah. They all just voted 2 at the last minute. It's like, too many.
Hugs right back at ya, Markle Moon. Yes, we will do a 30-second mystery as soon as we're done with words.
Okay, why is one there and not the other? That's just wrong.
I agree. Is the N fake? Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So let me just type N in all of my words now that I've realized the letter N is fake.
How many times did you type pink?
Why? Well, no, once. I typed punk once.
It's fake.
Hentai and I are so pro. Get this on properly so it'll stay on and not fall off my big ol' head. Hectic.
5 6 is 1 7.
Okay, 5 letters or more. Dives is valid. Maybe the fake is the N. I think the N is fake. Oh, it is. Somebody take a visit.
Count 5.
If I can type correctly. Apparently I'm not a pro at typing.
I am such a professional.
Hey, I couldn't come up with anything at that point. I appreciate y'all just vibing with me with words while I eat some food. Oh, wow. Device. I did device. I made a salad, River. Made a salad with baby tomatoes, some turkey, some salad toppings.
Hints.
So evinced is fake. Is the U fake? I think the fake. I think the U is fake. Uh-oh. I'm gonna focus on this so that we can get back to crafts. That is so nice that the vet did that, Miss Penguin. I'm not sure at this point, River, what's fake. The U is fake.
C.
Too close.
I have words that said this doesn't.
Do you want to do one more? I've got a few more bites of food.
I'll let you decide on this one. Okay.
I am such a slow eater. I'm so sorry. So rail plus rail plus there you go, River.
Lots of Hayward. G, between FEAT and FEET.
What I was doing to myself? I was feeding myself. What in the world is that word?
Defat.
Oh, to remove the fat?
Take away fat.
I see.
And suffixes.
Alright, my salad is all gone. What I have for my drink is this, which I've never had a Celsius before. And I'll be honest, I thought they were like a hard cider, not an energy drink. But I've also learned that they make a fizz-free one because carbonation, if I drink too much of it, will hurt my tummy. This one says fizz-free. Peach Mango Celsius. Oh, am I locked? Oh, what's fake? The F. The F is fake. I'm all typing flat. So we're gonna try this. I need my glasses. I need to see this. Fake F. Teal Tell. Tame. Tell. Tail. Essential energy accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. So no HFCS, no aspartame, no artificial colors, essential vitamins. It's a proprietary Meta Plus formula made with green tea, ginger, and guarana seed. I'm gonna try this. It's new for me. Fake eye. Fake letter I. Your ultimate fitness partner. Oh, fake eye. I was gonna start typing things like mile and pile. Woohoo! Alright, Celsius fizz free time. Not sure how I feel about this. I don't generally like green tea, so that might be tripping me up a little bit. Oh. Queen, welcome on in. How are you? Good to see you. Dramatic. Don't be so dramatic. Fake S. Hidden T.
I made it.
5 letters or more. I don't know any words. Ooh, you get an energetic green male kelpie with seaweed mane. Cute.
Had to admit.
Whoa, Miss Penguin. 934% unhinged. You got the unhinged of the day.
Need it.
Hentai is feeding me words, guys. S is fake. Yeah. We're just missing one word out of that for a perfect score. We will finish out this game and then we'll get back to some crafting. Got about an hour left of stream.
We didn't really want to get flag on that one. Any other one for us?
Oh, we're on 19, guys.
16 now. We're good here.
No, we're on 19. Yes, we did 16 and it gave us 3 levels. Oh. What was that? That's one got igloo. Igloo. Okay. I'm thinking the F might be fake.
Ideology.
Ideology! Ideology! Fake F! Really? Ideal isn't there, but ideology is? Oh, it's no A.
Edgily.
And my hat's falling.
Goodly, so that's going to be goody, maybe?
Goody. Godly.
Godly.
Oh, I'm locked. Hang on. Was I locked? I was. Goodly or goodly? Goldie. No, we're gonna be done with this before 3 minutes is up, and then we'll let the ad play. Yeah, we won't worry about ads. Good efforts, everybody. Thank you for playing so much words. 19 is a terrible level. It is a terrible level. But my goodness, that was great. That was fun. I'm gonna go back, change my category back to makers and crafting. And those of you who came in for words, I appreciate you stopping by. If you like the vibes and you want to hit a follow, please feel free to do so. If not, no worries at all. I'm just glad you were here and appreciated you showing up. Let's see where we're at. We are. Glad you were here and appreciated you showing up. Oh, I accidentally unmuted my Twitch tab and I heard myself and confused myself.
Who's that talking on my screen?
Like what? That sounds like me. But I had a really good salad, and now we are. I've tried my Celsius, which isn't half bad. It's got something in it that I don't know that I like a lot. I don't think I would buy myself more of these.
What was the G word near the end of your ingredient list?
Guarana seed. It is very probably the green tea that's in it. 30-second mysteries. Okay, if we're not done with this by the time ads start, by the time we get to 30 seconds on the ad, then we can snooze it. But wait for the ad for that to get to 30 seconds.
So you gonna finish that?
I don't know. So 30-second mysteries. These are real things that have happened or exist in life. Like we had the mirror ball dropping on New Year's Eve in Times Square for one of them. It has a case. The case, it gives you a description of the case, the mystery, what you're looking for, what you're trying to answer, and then clues. As I read the clues, please feel free to share your answers. I will not tell you if you're right or wrong until I'm done reading the clues. So yeah, we'll snooze that ad at 30 seconds so that new friends can join us for 30-second mysteries. Okay. The case is a group of 4 comes together and follows a road they will believe will lead to enlightenment.
I know.
The group's leader brings along a trusted companion. The mystery. What is the name of the leader's companion, and in what city does the road end?
I know.
Hentai already knows.
From the first sentence. You want to taste this?
Yes.
Before you start reading the clues?
Yeah, it tastes just like cherry cola.
Yes, it does.
You want to taste my mango pineapple?
I suppose.
Or whatever it is, peach mango?
Whatever it is.
Thank you for snoozing. Okay, so here are the clues. Remember, what is the name of the leader's companion, and in what city does the road end? Here we go. All 4 members of this group sing. You won't find the city on any map. There are no signs on the road. The leader's companion has 4 legs. The city is named after a precious gem, and the road is made of brick. Final clue. The leader and her 4-legged friend aren't in Kansas anymore. I feel like that gave it away. So if you are in chat, so we have Yellow Brick Road, Dorothy, Toto and the Emerald City and Toto the dog. Remember, the question is, what is the name of the leader's companion? And in what city does the road end? What is the name of the leader's companion? All right, any other guesses? I'm going to read the answer. The solution is the animal's name is Toto and the road ends in the Emerald City. Very good, you guys. And Taya got it when I was first reading the case. Nice job. Tiger in Newcastle. When I first heard Group of 4, I thought it was gonna be Beatles. When they walk across that road.
Yeah, Abbey Road.
Yeah, Abbey Road.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But then it was companion.
I was thinking that first, and I knew they had a couple pets, but then the second half of that first sentence was like, oh.
I like Hentaya's Celsius better than mine, but his is carbonated, and it's cherry cola flavored, and it tastes like really good cherry cola. I'm not a cherry cola fan, but I still like that one better. This one is peach mango, and it's fizz free. Wait. It's not bad. I think it's because it's made with green tea. Yeah, it's an energy drink. For the longest time, I thought they were all carbonated and that they were an alcoholic beverage. So I thought they were like a hard cider, like White Claw or whatever. And I was wrong, and they had them at Aldi. And so I'm like, oh, fizz free. That means I can drink it because the carbonation hurts my tummy. So yeah, Celsius. Live Fit. And it says, essential energy accelerates metabolism and burns body fat. I thought they had alcohol in them. So be it. All right, so we have about a minute and a half till the ad starts. We're gonna crochet for the last hour of stream. And then I will have to go and double check all of my packing, make sure I have everything that I need for tomorrow. Turns out I'm in crew quarters again, Hathwin. They're putting me in a crew cabin. We hates it. But at least we know in advance. And this is a team that I like. And I've experienced this, and now I have a better way of handling it. And our agency boss did put it in the email, the communication with everybody. Please move. Crew cabins are about this big with a bunk bed. Teeny tiny closet about this big. And I had 4 hangers. Crew cabins suck. Plastic Savior, welcome on in. I'm going to Alaska. I'm going on a cruise. I'm an employee. I'm a contractor. I'm a sign language interpreter, and I'm going on an Alaskan cruise. Nice to meet you, Plastic Savior. We are doing some cozy crochet. We're going to have an ad in about 30 seconds, by the way. We were working on my hexagon cardigan. No, I'll be on a Royal Caribbean ship. My agency is exclusive to Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, Azamara, and MSC. Yeah. Can Ahmad unpin the words link and put the question of the day back up? Yeah, I'm hoping that I packed well enough. What's the weather like for you. And are you near the shore or more inland? Thank you, River. Appreciate you. Because I did pack some good shoes. I packed jeans. I packed layers, lots of layers. But I've never been to Alaska, so I don't know what it's going to be like. No, yo, River. You're in the south outside of Anchorage. Okay, well, I'm going to be going to Sitka, Skagway, Juneau, and we're making a stop in Victoria, BC. Victoria? Well, more laundry for Hethwin. Oh, no. Oh, let me read this chat recap while we have an ad. Now a verse from our collective tale. In Speckle's cozy chat, words weave a tapestry bright. From tall to tale, a rhyme takes flight. Queen Kawani sips Turkish brew, while Marco Moon craves a monster too. Add snooze, the hype train... It's not a hype train. Rolls on, crafty pals unite, neath the Alaska dawn. Celsius drinks or wizard's lore, handmade dreams for fashion score. September's call, join the spree as Speckle stitches with glee. Cute! Weather right now is a bit rainy, not too bad. Light sweater, jacket, long sleeve shirt. No, there's no hype train. No hype train chaos. I think we were just being very hypey about hype.
Trains.
About trains. Yeah, we were being very hypey about trains. We like trains. Alright, weather is a bit rainy, not too bad. Light sweater, jacket, long sleeve shirt. I did pack long sleeve shirts. I packed layers, long sleeve, and like 3/4 length. Oh, let me move my yarn back. No wonder it's not spinning properly because it's in the wrong place. Let me move this over. Not spill my Celsius. Queen!
Hey, hey, look who's here, subbing again. Bringing us cheer, you're part of the squad, you're shining bright. Keeping the stream cozy and light.
Queen Kawani, thank you for that resub, my friend. Or that sub. Yeah, resub. Yay! I'm going to put a sticker in my book for you, and you'll be on my September Sparkle of the Month wheel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, no. She's in an ad break.
Oh.
She just resubbed, and she's in an ad break.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah, I gotta figure out all of my my alert sounds because I think they change when I go between computers. I'm gonna do a B. I have a B for Miss Queen Kawani. So what I do for new subscribers, resubs, any monetary, well, I even raids go in here. I put a sticker in my book. I didn't have any last stream because I was cooking. So I'm gonna put a B in my book, a B in my bonnet. Here, I'm gonna even start a new page because we're on a new month now. And then I do a Sparkle of the Month, which is this board behind me has names on it. Welcome back from the ads, my friends. Miss Queen Kawani just resubscribed. Today is the 6th. And I put a sticker in my book to commemorate all the love and support. Oh no! Plastic, sorry! Yeah, I do the ad break once an hour to keep pre-roll off for new friends coming in. Queen Kawani, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate you. This hat is starting to give me a wee headache, so we're going to take it off and put on a different hat. So I figure out where my beanie went. Oh, there it is. It got caught on my crown. purple tops to go with my purple hair. We love that. Your purple hair is so cute. So cute. I love it. I redid mine. It's sort of a maroon burgundy color, but I was using up two leftover dyes and I sort of like applied them together. I have a lot of purple clothes. I made one of these sweaters for the Alaska cruise and it's purple. I'm hoping to get through this and at least get started on the next hexie with the sparkly green. Because then I do a layer of white between. A lot of green, teal, and maroon. That makes sense because your hair was green before. And you do look good in green. That's for sure, but your purple hair is, I love it. Do you have like thrift stores or charity shops where you are, Queen? That's always a good place to go looking for stuff if you have them. I remember seeing your outfit. I think she shared it in Ginger's Discord. I don't remember if she shared it in mine. They rarely have things in your size. I find quite a few here, but I think we have more larger size people in the States, to put it nicely. I am, or was one of those. Thank you, Queen. The purple hair, I loved it on you. I hope you have some luck finding outfits to go with your new hair. Welcome back, Hethwin. We have somebody in chat who is from Alaska, so is giving me some tips. Ooh, I would have a combination of a cap, scarf, and sweater. Those three are very effective for staying warm. I am bringing, I have a beanie like this that Hethwin knit for me. It's my favorite winter hat. I'm bringing that with me to Alaska. I crocheted one of these hexie sweaters in purple that I'm bringing with me. I have long sleeve sweaters and I have short sleeve sweaters for on the ship. Mostly jeans and good sturdy shoes and warm socks for when I'm out. I got to double check those and make sure I have nice thick long socks. Yeah, we didn't actually have a hype train. We just had a lot of hype. And Specklebot called it a train.
Hi, I'm new here.
And I'm glad you're here, Plastic Savior. Let me know if you would like me to refer to you as something different or call you by your full name, Plastic Savior, your full Twitch name, I mean. And we are very respectful of identities here, be it your name, your pronouns, or any other identifying factors. Low battery, but okay, shoulder is still a problem. Yeah, I really need them to get you fixed up because I know exactly how miserable that is. People just cut it short to plastic. Okay, gotcha. All right, let me get this end wound in, and then we're gonna switch to the other cardigan, the other half of the cardigan. So I figure out where I put my, there it is. My container that's got the needles. It's got all my stuff in it. I'm full from my salad. It was really, really tasty. Very tasty salad. All right, let me do my invisible join and then weave these ends in because your girl don't play when it comes to weaving in ends. So I'd rather weave in 2 ends now rather than all of the ends later. Oh no! Did they perish on an expedition? How did you lose one? Oh no, I didn't know that could happen. Womp Womp, womp. You're in the netherworld. Oh. Let me just weave this end in here, and then we're going to switch to the other half. So that one's woven in, and now we're going to weave in this one. They can go MIA, and you can do a memorial plaque. I need to play that game more. I considered playing a game today, but then I'm like, I really want to work on this sweater because I want to wear it this year for Christmas. I'm going to wear it if we go to the cousins for Boxing Day. We didn't go last year, did we? Or did we? I can't remember if we went to the cousins for their Boxing Day party. Okay, so this half of the green sparkly is done. Trim these ends. And then I will show you on the big screen. Big screen. So, Hexicardi looks a little like a star. That's a little ripply. When, Miss Penguin? I leave tomorrow, for one. So this is my hexie. And then if we fold it in half, it turns into this. So this is the sleeve. This is the sleeve. This is the front of the body. So I have half of that done. I'm going to do a round of white, and then we're going to do more oh, I was on a cruise last year for Christmas. You're right. We did not go. That's right, because I called. Hentaya went. And I called them on a video call from the ship. I remember that now. I called them and we chatted, and I got to say hi to all the cousins. You're right, Miss Penguin. Better memory than me, and I'm the one who went on the cruise. Yeah, I was on a Christmas cruise. And then this is the one we're going to now add the green sparkle to. So you can sort of see the difference. This one ends in white. This one ends in sparkly green. Yeah, we had gone to no, not Roatan. Roatan was the March cruise, I think. You're right, because I was with that family. Let me look at my shipmate thingy. I have an app called Shipmate that keeps track of my cruises for me. So I can see a list. Oops, that's very bright. You can see a list of all of my cruises. So last year for Christmas, I was on Harmony, and that's the ship I'm going to be on at the end of September again. We went to Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, and Cozumel. Yeah. I came home on December 29th. So yeah, you were absolutely right. 100% right. And I'm thinking, instead of starting this, we're just going to yap for a little bit longer. Because I'm starting to get a little fatigued from crocheting. Even though we spent like the last almost hour playing words. It was fun though. It's a lot of fun. I think I'll start looking for somewhere we can raid out because... Oop, I hit a button. What did I hit? And what did I just knock down? Oh, I knocked down a bag. So I made a purple version of this to go on my Alaska cruise, and it's all packed. It's solid purple with, it's got a scalloped, darker purple border. This one I'm gonna wear. I don't have any Christmas cruises because I'm covering a maternity leave at the school in November and December. So I'll be home for Christmas, and I think maybe we can go to the cousins for Christmas. And I'm gonna wear this sweater. That's my goal, is to have this sweater finished. And it's not like it takes a long time. It's a very zen project for me. It's just a matter of having time to sit and do it between working on a cruise and working in schools. But I think I will be able to. I do indeed. But so when we started, this green was the same size as this red. So that's how much we used for the... Yeah, because I had barely started it last night. So we did all three, finished the first row and then did 2 more full rows. So I'm gonna set this aside over here so it's not in the way. But yeah, we're going to start looking for somewhere to raid into. Y'all, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. This is my last stream before I leave. I leave tomorrow morning. We're leaving early for the airport because I have a morning flight. Let me look at my Mix It Up. Mix It Up, I just learned today that I could look for a channel to raid through my Mix It Up. I'm like, what? I can look at followed channels, team members. I see that. 9 point, Mama Zach. Same category. I can look at featured. I just think it's neat that Mix It Up has that built in and I never actually noticed it. In Mix It Up, I can look for a raid target.
Oh.
So Mama Zach, we can go see jokes. We could go to 9 point. She's funny. We could go to... Ice Talks renamed himself to Zesty Bestie, and I love that for him. But he's playing Fortnite, so I don't want to go to Fortnite. She is the fart zone. Her stream is the fart zone. So maybe we will go there. Let me make sure. I don't know if I have the energy for 9 point today. She's amazing. I love her, but I do like her stream.
Singing like a chicken.
Oh, she's in a chicken mood right now. Did she get raided? Or did somebody redeem? I think she got raided.
Yeah.
Maybe we will go there. Icetalks renamed himself to Zesty Bestie because his Go Live always says, "Hey, Zesty Besties." He's renamed himself. That's so fun. We go see Haley Cat, who's playing Stardew. I don't think I have the energy to meet somebody new. Kendra Lissa is amazing. She does music. Who else we got? Haley and Kendra are alive. I'm a little intimidated to raid into viral people from TikTok. Zesty Bestie? Ice Talks? I raided into him like 2 years ago. He was playing the same game as me, like Stardew or something. I think we raided into Ice Talks like forever ago. Yeah, I think maybe we will go see 9 Point. I think we can handle 9 Point. That's what we'll do. I want to stick with makers and crafting, because that's what we've been doing, and that's her category. But I'm not. She's doing a baby blanket. It looks like. A lot of my crafting streamers are playing games right now. We'll go to the fart zone. So you guys, we are going to a fart zone. Just so you know, she will ask if I warned you guys if I'm bringing you to a fart zone. So yes. Thank you, Markle Moon, for grabbing those raid messages. The first one that says Stitch and Shine with the yarn ball and the stars, that's for followers. The one that says Stitch and Shine with me with the bouncing yarn emote, that is for subscribers. You are welcome to switch the emotes around if you would like. I am going to just leave mine the way it is, I think. So thank you, Markle Moon, for pinning the follower raid message. You guys, if you are lurking and you can hear me, I would absolutely adore it if you would pop out to join me for a little raid. You get extra channel points, and even if you can't stay and chat or anything like that, drop your raid message and go if you gotta. I'm pretty much gonna have to raid and run as well, so I can get some things done in preparation for tomorrow. I will. Oh, I'm like, why is it saying that? Because I started to type raid and then Markle Moon beat me to it. So there we go. I'm like, what is wrong with my message? Oh. You guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for being here, for just vibing with me on my last stream before my Alaska cruise. Wish me all the luck. If you want to be in the Discord, I share pictures there on the regular when I'm on trips. If you want any of my socials, they are there. I try to post to Blue Sky most often. Occasionally I get a TikTok done, but for the most part I post on Discord to share all of my travels with all of you wonderful people. Please take good care of yourself, engage in some self-care, make sure you're getting water and rest and movement in your day-to-day. I will be checking in daily from my trip and sharing pictures as I can. I love you all so much. We are going to, I don't know if I have a 2 minute, oh, I can hydrate. Thank you, Hidayah. Cheers to you all. I will even take a sip of my Celsius. I'm probably not going to finish it. It's a lot. It's not bad. It's not anything I'm going to be like, oh, this is so good or anything like that. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for that resub, Queen Kawani. And to my moderators, Hentaya, Hethwin, Petalbrook, Markle Moon. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for vibing with me, and thank you for always being so supportive. I love y'all so much. We're going to get ready to raid out to see 9.5. And remember, you're going to a fart zone. All right, let's get ready to raid out. We're going to have a little dance party on the way out. I love y'all so much.